ones. What I'm about to tell you is not only strong, but also a deep truth that will touch your heart. If you're watching this video right now, it's not by accident. God brought you here for a reason. Know something that will change the way you see everything. You are above all of them. Congratulations, you have been chosen for greatness. Now is the time to fully embrace your divine power and rise above every challenge, every doubt, and every limitation. You weren't born to follow the crowd. You were born to shine and be a beacon of light in a world that so desperately needs it. In this video, we'll talk about what it really means to be above them all, how you've been given the strength, wisdom, and spiritual authority to rise to the top, and how to align your energy with your highest purpose. Please pause the video, hit the like button, subscribe to help us reach 1,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 99 to show that you're ready to receive this powerful message. If you're really a chosen one, you will watch this movie all the way through because your spirit already knows that this truth is for you. So let's get to it. You are stronger than them all. The more people want to know about you, the less they know about you. It's like watching a captivating movie where every scene leaves you with questions that can't be easily answered. People are drawn to your ambiguity and the parts of your life that are still hidden. They watch your every move and try to figure out the puzzle that is you, but the harder they try, the harder you become to find. This isn't a planned strategy. It's in your nature to leave things unsaid, making the unknown stronger than the known. While others spill every detail about themselves, you thrive in the space of silence. The gaps in your story are where the magic happens. It's not about keeping things from people, it's about sparking their interest. And let's face it, nothing thrills the mind more than a mystery. Your quiet, your subtle moves and quiet confidence leave an indelible mark on them. They need to figure you out. This silent allure becomes a part of their obsession as they try to figure out who you are, what makes you unique, and these questions. The more they search for answers, the bigger your legend grows. Not only is silence golden, it's also strong. As a chosen one, you know that the deepest things are sometimes said without words. Silence makes people think. When you speak, your words are carefully chosen, but most of the time, you let the quiet moments do the talking. Imagine walking into a room and everyone is looking at you without saying a word. It's as if your very presence commands attention. You don't need to explain your worth, your goals, or your accomplishments because you've already shown them through your actions. Your results speak louder than anything you could say. People can feel it. The drive and confidence, how sure I am in your silence. The chosen one's true power isn't in the noise they make, but in the stillness they embody. This subtle force creates a magnetic pull that makes people wonder what you're thinking and what your next move will be. And in that silence, you stay in control. You don't just enter spaces. You reshape them all without uttering a word. In a world that craves explanation, there is something profoundly powerful about being successful without ever having to explain how you did it. You're the person who makes moves in silence, and your success speaks volumes louder than any words could ever capture. Each choice you make is carefully thought out and has an effect, and the outcomes can't be argued with. Being successful isn't about bragging or looking for praise. It's about going into places where others have struggled and leaving a trail of triumph in your wake. People will notice the changes you make, the doors you open, and the impact you leave behind. They may never fully understand how you got there, but that's what keeps them interested in your story. As you move through the world, your accomplishments become a part of everyone's conversations, choices, and perceptions. The best part is that the more they try to figure out how you did it, the farther behind you they stay, leaving you with an unbroken road and an unmatched legacy. Being a mystery is magical, and when you've mastered it, people are obsessed with you. Every look, every move is scrutinized, analyzed, and interpreted, and they can't help but wonder what you're thinking, what you're planning, and how you'll surprise them next. Your life is like a story that they can't put down, no matter how hard they try. People are naturally drawn to people who don't seem to fit into the mold that others are used to. This uncertainty drives them crazy. It's not vanity, it's authenticity. You're not trying to impress anyone, you're just there, and that's what makes you interesting. You're unpredictable. Your next move isn't clear. No one can tell what will happen. People follow the same paths and follow the same rules, but you're constantly defying expectations, which is what keeps everyone on the edge of their seats, waiting to see what you do next. There's power in doing things without explaining yourself. As a chosen one, you don't have to justify your actions or why you make the choices you do. The results of those choices speak for themselves. This lack of explanation drives people crazy. They want to know why you chose that path or made that move, but you never give them the answers. Every time you make a brave choice, it sends shockwaves through other people's minds and leaves them with questions that can't be answered. It's this sense of wonder that gives your every move weight. People become concerned with getting your point of view, which gives you even more power. People will admire you from afar, curious about who you are and why you do the things you do. Being a chosen one isn't just about what you do at the moment, it's about the legacy you leave behind. Your actions will be remembered long after you've passed away. Your impact on the world isn't just a blip in time, it's a lasting impression that shapes everything around you. Like the legends before you, your story will be told, analyzed, and admired every time you make a bold move. People won't just talk about your accomplishments, they'll also talk about how you did them. And because they'll never quite figure out how you did it, they'll embellish the story, making it seem bigger than life. What you achieve now will become the stuff of legends that people will whisper about for years to come. The chosen ones aren't just a part of history, they shape and define it. And the best part is that you won't even have to try. Your legend will unfold with every move you make, becoming a story that people will tell long after you're gone. You can't make it happen, it just comes out of you. When you walk into a room, the energy changes and people can feel it before they even see you. People will be drawn to you without you having to do anything. You don't have to shout to be heard, you just have to be. This is the energy that other people can't quite understand, and it drives them to extremes. Some people may even try to copy it, but they can't do it right. Your energy is very strong because it is uniquely yours. It's a force that flows through you and makes everything you do look easy. The fact that people never know what to expect from you keeps them on edge. You've learnt the art of controlled unpredictability, which is what makes you untouchable. Others follow well-known paths, but you make your own, leaving others to chase after your tail. You don't follow the same rules. You've made your own playbook, which is a set of strategies and moves that no one else can copy. While everyone else sticks to common sense and tried and true methods, you're out here by changing the rules and making a new way to succeed. You don't have a playbook, you just know what to do. You see chances that other people can't even imagine, and you take advantage of them before anyone else can. Every choice you make feels like a calculated risk, but it's really just part of your bigger vision. Some people may think you're lucky, but the truth is that you've learnt how to make your own luck. As you leave your mark, others will try to follow your script, but they'll never quite get it right. You are untouchable because you are not only playing the game, you are making it. One of the most powerful abilities of a chosen one is staying ahead of the game. While others are still catching up to yesterday's news, you're already making moves that will shape tomorrow. You never wait for opportunities to find you. You create them. And by the time others figure out what you're doing, you've already moved on to the next big thing. Being steps ahead isn't just about intelligence, it's about vision. You see patterns that others miss. You anticipate the future before or it even arrives, and you move accordingly. This foresight allows you to stay ahead, making it impossible for anyone to keep up with you. This ability to predict and shape what's coming next is what sets you apart. While the rest of the world reacts to the present, you're already preparing for the future. It's not about being better, it's about being different, thinking in ways that others simply can't. There's a quiet power in the way you carry yourself. You don't try to command attention, you simply do the moment you enter a room. The atmosphere shifts. Eyes gravitate toward you. Not because you've made any effort to stand out, but because your presence is undeniable. People can't help but be drawn to your energy. This magnetic presence is not something you consciously project, it's something that emanates from you. Now, naturally, it's in the way you walk, the way you speak, and the way you make others feel. You don't have to try to impress anyone because your presence does all the work for you. Your magnetism is like a force field, drawing people in and making them want to be a part of your world. And it's this effortless attraction that drives them wild. They can't look away, no matter how hard they try. You're not just part of the conversation, you are the conversation. Respect is not something you ask for, it's something you, as a chosen one, you don't have to say why you earn respect. It's already there in the way you carry yourself, the choices you make, and the energy you give off. Since you've gained their respect, they will treat you with it. Not because you asked for it. This respect doesn't come from being cocky. It comes from the way you act and behave in public. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. Your actions and demeanor show that you are better than the rest. As a result, respect follows you everywhere you go. You set the tone and people follow it. In doing so, they respect you in ways they may not even fully understand. You don't need to prove anything. You stand tall in your truth. And it's your unwavering confidence that makes people see you for who you really are. There is a kind of confidence that holds every chosen one together. It's not a showy or loud kind of confidence. It's the steady, quiet confidence that comes from knowing your worth, your purpose, and that you don't have anything to show. Your unshakable authority comes from being sure of who you are and what you bring to the table. When you walk into a room, people can tell, and they accept that. You don't have to force authority, it just is. It's in how you hold yourself, how you speak, and how you make decisions. Because of this, people naturally follow your lead. Your confidence isn't just a reflection of your skills, it's a reflection of how much you believe in yourself. You trust yourself implicitly. This self-assurance builds a foundation of authority that no one can challenge. You don't have to prove your worth, it's built in. Other people see them as limits, but you see them as chances. You've learnt how to break through limits. Rethink what's possible and go beyond what other people think is possible. Your success isn't based on what other people think is possible, it's based on your own limitless ideas. You've shown over and over that the word impossible doesn't exist in your vocabulary. Every limit that other people see as a challenge for you to rise above it. While everyone else thinks it can't be done, you're already proving them wrong. Redefining what's possible is your gift to the world. Every time you break through a perceived barrier, you make it possible for others to do the same, and it's this constant evolution that keeps you moving forward. As a chosen one, you are unstoppable and unbreakable. You don't wait for the world to tell you what's cool or popular. You make the culture, you set the tone, and your actions shape the trends, making others scramble to follow in your footsteps. You don't have to look for what's next because you're always ahead of it. People who set trends don't just follow the crowd, they lead it. There is a chance that every choice you make could lead to the next big thing, cause, or revolution. People only dream of making changes in culture like the ones you make, And this creative spirit is what makes you a real force to be reckoned with. When people look back, they won't just remember the trends you followed, they'll remember the ones you made. That, my friend, is the power of being one of the chosen ones. Here are 8 more catchy headings, each with 4 long paragraphs meant to captivate and engage. There is a fire inside you that won't go out no matter what the odds are, no matter how many times you fall, you get back up. Your determination isn't just a trait, it's an unbreakable force that pushes you forward when others would have given up. It's this unwavering drive that makes you one of the chosen ones. When you set your mind on something, your determination is unmatched. Even if everyone else gives up, you will not give up. You do best when you're under a lot of stress. Problems become stepping stones. Failure is just a lesson learnt, and problems become chances. People are amazed at how you keep going, and they wonder how you do it. Not luck, but a strong determination to reach your goals no matter what. Your unwavering spirit motivates others to find the strength to keep going when things get tough. You show them that greatness isn't just for the lucky or the privileged, but for anyone who doesn't give up. The power of your determination leaves a lasting mark on everyone you meet, pushing them to do more, be more, and achieve more. A world full of people who give up at the first sign of trouble makes you stand out. With a strong will that never gives up, your determination shows that you are a powerful person who will always be known as someone who did great things. Against all odds. What other people think is impossible, you see as inevitable. You have a visionary mind that can see beyond the present and into the future. Where others see barriers, you see pathways. Where they see closed doors, you see windows wide open. It's not that you're superhuman, it's just that you don't have to be limited by the here and now. Your mind is always thinking about the next big thing and how you can make something that will change the world. While others focus on what is, you're already picturing what could be. That's what makes you a true visionary. The beauty of your vision lies in its clarity. You see opportunities where others see only challenges. You can see patterns that others miss, which lets you make choices that others can't. This powerful ability to know what's going to happen before it does is one of the best things about being a chosen one. Your visionary mind is a gift that keeps giving you new ideas, fresh insights, and unexpected breakthroughs. They are all proof of your unique ability to think beyond the ordinary. And as you continue to make your way, the world will follow because you are the one who dares to dream bigger than everyone else. Others follow what society says they should do, but you've made your own way because you don't believe in doing things the normal way, because you know that greatness lies in doing things differently. There are people who are bound by conformity, but you're not one of them. You refuse to be shackled by being forced to follow someone else's rules. The chosen ones are not the ones who fit society's idea of success. Instead, you make your own meaning of success based on your values, goals, and dreams. People tell you to follow the path, but you make your own, which others can only dream of walking. Your courage to go against the norm sets you apart in ways that are hard to describe. It's not about being rebellious just for the sake of being rebellious. It's about realizing that society's rules don't always serve your purpose. You take risks that others won't dare to take. You make moves that others can't even imagine. And by doing so, you redefine what's possible. While others chase after passing trends and follow the crowd, you're standing tall, showing the world that the only way to be great is to be yourself. You became a leader, a trailblazer, and a real force to be reckoned with the moment you stopped following other people. Failure doesn't scare you, it fuels you. In fact, failure is one of your best teachers. Others fear the pain of rejection or failure, but you welcome it because you know that every setback is just another lesson and a valuable piece of the puzzle that will lead to success one day. Your willingness to fail is what keeps you going even when things look impossible, and every time you fall, you get back up stronger. You've learned how to deal with failure, not that you can't fail, it as a way to get to even higher heights. You know that failure is only brief, but the lessons you learn from it will last a lifetime. This way of thinking helps you grow, change, and keep pushing yourself in new ways. Bounds. Others may be paralyzed by fear of failing, but not you. You are not defined by your mistakes, but by how you rise above them. The more you fail, the closer you get to your ultimate triumph. And in the process, you become an example of resilience and strength, showing others that failure is not the end, but the beginning of something greater. Facing setbacks head-on, knowing that with each failure you are one step closer to achieving something truly extraordinary. Influence as a chosen one is what leadership is all about. You don't need a position or a badge to lead. People will follow you because of your vision, your conviction, and your unwavering confidence. You show others that anything is possible if you are brave enough to go after it. It's not about control or power, it's about inspiring others to be the best versions of themselves. You lead with a steady hand and a compassionate heart. Your leadership is based on authenticity. You don't have to manipulate or demand respect because your actions speak louder than any words ever could. When things go wrong, you stay calm, collected, and resolute. It's in those times that your leadership shines the brightest. People look to you for direction and reassurance. They trust you because they know your vision is clear and your path is certain. They follow you not out of obligation, but because they admire you. Being a fearless leader means being able to stand up for what you believe in and knowing that others will follow because of how strong your beliefs are. You don't just lead people, you inspire them to lead themselves. It's not just your personality or your accomplishments that make chances come to you even when you're not looking for them. The energy you give off makes people feel good, and chances seem to come out of nowhere when you're around. Aura doesn't come from outside approval. It comes from how confident and real you are. Your energy is like a magnet, attracting the right people, experiences, and opportunities to you. When you walk into a room, doors open, people listen, and the world starts to work in your favor because you're in line with your true purpose. Your aura shows how confident you are in yourself and how well you're aligned with your goals. It also acts as a powerful tractor, bringing opportunities to you without you having to go looking for them. Whether it's a new business, a creative project, or a connection that will change your life, chances seem to come up when you least expect them. The law of attraction is at work, and your magnetic energy is what makes it happen. You can't fake this aura. It gets stronger as you align with your mission. Believe in yourself and keep working towards your highest potential. As long as you stay confident, the world will keep giving you chances. Because you are a chosen one, you won't settle for mediocre. You've set the bar high and won't lower it. Excellence isn't just a goal, it's a way of life for you. You know that greatness doesn't happen by accident. It's the result of constant hard work, unwavering dedication, and a refusal to settle for anything less than your best. You don't settle for meeting expectations. You strive to exceed them in all areas of your life, from personal to professional. You give everything you have, nothing less. This never-ending drive for excellence is what makes you unique. Other people may be happy with doing the bare minimum, but you're always pushing yourself to do more, get better, and grow. Excellence doesn't just come from working hard, it comes from a strong desire to be the best at what you do. You don't just want to be good at what you do, you want to be exceptional. You constantly push yourself to learn more and reach new heights. Your unwavering pursuit of excellence not only sets you apart from others, but it also encourages them to do the same. Your example shows them that they can achieve greatness, but only if they are willing to put in the work and never settle for mediocrity. Life will present you with challenges, but your spirit will not break. It's not the struggles the chosen ones go through that make them who they are, but how they rise above them. Every failure doesn't break you, it makes you stronger. Every problem and challenge only makes you more determined to keep going, move forward, and get even stronger. When the world tries to break you, you stand higher. You now know that being resilient isn't just about getting through hard times, it's also about living in them. What makes you stand out is your unbreakable spirit. It's not that you don't feel pain or doubt, it's that you don't let them control you. Instead, you use them as stepping stones to get higher. This unbreakable spirit is what motivates others to keep going. When they see you face hardship with strength and courage, they realize that they can too. You show them that no matter what life throws at you, you have the power to get through it and keep moving forward. Your strength is what makes you untouchable. No matter how many times you fall, you'll always get back up stronger and more determined than before. That's the true power of the chosen ones. They can't be broken. Being successful in spirit is just the start. What you're truly building is a legacy, one that will outlast your lifetime. The chosen ones don't just live for themselves, they live to leave something meaningful behind. Every action you take, every decision you make is part of a larger vision for the future. You're not just here to succeed, you're here to make a lasting impact on the world. The legacy you create is not about wealth, fame, or recognition. It's about the change you bring to those around you. You are leaving a mark on people's hearts and minds, inspiring them to think differently, to act courageously, and to live with purpose. Your impact goes beyond your own life. It touches the lives of countless others who will carry your message forward. When you look back on your life, you won't measure success by how many goals you achieved, but by how many lives you changed. Your legacy will be a testament to your values, your vision, and your determination to leave the world better than you found it. And in doing so, you'll inspire future generations to follow in your footsteps. Chosen ones leave behind more than just what they accomplish. It's also about the lives they change, the movements they start, and the doors they open for those who come after them.